I just don't want to get it wrong. I'm shitting myself.
It's okay. It's okay.
It was confirmed that she was killed less than an hour before.
Jesus.
Where were you at that time?
I don't know.
But you were out.
No comment.
What's up, family? Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Franklin. Today we're checking out Adolescence. I've tried to stay away from spoilers from this one, but I'm aware that there's going to be some tough discussions here about like masculinity, society, probably abuse. Like from the pictures I've seen online, it seems like there's a kid in an interrogation room. And I mean, you can only imagine, you know, 1 in every 3 to 5 children, you know, have gone through some kind of abuse by someone close to them or just someone around the house. So I don't exactly know what we'll be getting into, but just trigger warning for everybody. You know, just make sure you're in a cool headspace to watch this one. I'm saying that especially for a lot of people on my channel who watch things with me for the first time. A lot of people in my community have told me, Franklin, you need to check this one out. It's one of my close friends, Fox Taco. He also made reactions to this. He told me yesterday, he's like, Frank, watch Adolescence right now. It's so good. The way it was shot, the way it's constructed. My wife too started watching it 2 days ago, and she's just been waiting for me to watch it to talk about it. So we're hopping on this today. I've rested, I took a nap, I'm feeling great. I think my brain is at a good spot to tackle something like this. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. Let's check out this show. Oh my god, look at this cute kid. I'm already feeling bad already. Adolescence. Day 1. Uh-oh. Man chewing loudly.
I have that bad stomach thing again.
Oh?
Could I have the day of school, please?
See,
Okay.
I don't think apples are good for my stomach acid or something. Well, it's Tracy's idea. Instead of 6, getting through like 6 a day.
Ew, the full bushel.
Interesting.
It's like it's kind of what you're carrying.
Stop, just forget it.
Okay, don't ask me then.
Co-workers.
Morning, Dad. I have that bad stomach thing again.
Time is it? 6 a.m. That commitment. Don't want to go, does he?
Yeah, he knows Tracy will say no, and I'm the soft touch.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
I'm so sorry.
Vile. Smell that.
Sorry.
I remember her from Andor. I don't know if you guys have seen Star Wars Andor. Probably one of the best things Star Wars ever dropped. But yeah, she was in there.
Confirming 1051, ready to go over.
Bravo Delta 50 to Bravo Delta 60. Are you ready to roll up?
Yeah, ready.
Received? Let's go, Joe. Let's go.
Yeah.
They're probably the ones that got the call, right? Oh, this is all one shot too. Tight. Damn, how many cop cars? Wow, even more. Holy smokes.
Go.
There's a whole SWAT team.
You're making a big mistake.
Oh god.
Police, suspect found. Show me hands. Get your hands in the air.
What the hell?
I have a warrant to search your premises, sir. Where's your son? Where's your son?
He's in his bedroom.
What did he do?
Okay.
Hey.
Jamie Miller, the time is 6:15 a.m. and I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. You do not have to say anything. But Mr. Miller, I will arrest you for obstruction. Please stop.
Hello?
Do you understand?
Done anything?
Do you understand?
Hello?
Yeah. I need to get your dad.
Yes, please.
Don't move.
Damn.
Mr. Miller, you need to come upstairs. He's had an accident. You need to help him, please. Thank you.
You're okay, love.
He peed himself?
Quick as you can.
Holy. This is impressive visually, by the way. It's still just one shot. This can be traumatizing, man. Holy smoke. For murder? Hello? Online or in person? Like, what?
There's nothing in there, love. There's nothing in there, I'm telling you.
Holy smokes.
Just let me know what you're looking for.
This is a lot.
Do you understand what we're telling you, love? There's no way he's done this. Look, he's had guns in his face and everything. I hope he's happy with yourselves. He's done nothing. He's a kid. Jay,
Holy.
Jay, me and your mum are going to follow, okay? Jay, don't say nothing, okay? Jay!
Let's go.
Okay, son, you'll be okay.
What did you do, kid?
Dad!
Oh my god, this is traumatizing, dog.
Yeah, 1095, all okay and cooperative, okay?
Do they have the wrong person or... God, this kid. 13-year-old. This is scary.
You need to calm down, okay?
Holy smokes. This is intense.
I haven't done anything. I haven't.
Hey. We'll get into that conversation when we get to the station, okay? This is not the place to be speaking about anything like that.
I want to know what's going on so bad.
I'm going to suggest something. When asked, you ask for a solicitor, okay? And you can speak to your parents about it when you get to the station. It won't make you seem more guilty. Just for your best interest, all right?
Shout out to this cop helping him out, like giving him some guidance on what to do, you know? And he also has a son because of the conversation earlier. We know he has a son, so I'm sure that fatherly like instincts is like coming in to help this kid going through this. You know, he's not being bashful or hateful towards this kid, which so many police officers might definitely do that. You know what I'm saying?
Derek will be your appropriate adult for the purpose of this arrest, all right?
Hey, Jamie. I'm from Doncaster Social Services, all right?
Social services.
The sergeant is going to ask you whether you want to keep Derek on or whether you want someone else, or you can even have one of your parents. It'll just be for your searches, bloods, anytime you're talking to your solicitor, that sort of thing, okay? It won't prejudice your case, whatever you decide, mate.
Does he know something?
Okay, Jamie.
What did you do, Jamie?
I don't even know what's wrong.
Hey, that's enough.
Man, even the sound design is so good, man. Holy. I'm glad they have a social worker there, too. The kid is acting so great, you know, and I keep looking at him trying to, like, read, you know, if he's guilty, like... If he's guilty of what they are accusing him, he might be acting different. But at the same time, even if he's guilty, he's a 13-year-old being thrown into a cop car. So, like, you'd lose your whole shit anyways, you know? Or the other option, if he knows literally nothing about this. I remember being a kid and being in big trouble. Like, it's not fun. Big trouble.
Yeah, D.I. Bascom, one in custody.
It's all been one take. My goodness.
This is Jamie Miller. He's 13 years old. He's been arrested on suspicion of murder.
Okay, Jamie, can I have your full name, please, son?
I didn't do it.
That's not to do with me, Jamie. Just try and answer my questions, please, son.
It's Jamie Edward Miller.
And have you had your rights explained to you, Jamie?
Does he even know what that is?
What?
Did the officer explain that you don't need to speak, but anything you do say may be given in evidence?
Yeah.
Okay, and will you be wanting a solicitor?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you have a solicitor, or do you want the station to provide one?
I don't know. I don't think so. Can you ask my dad, please?
Yeah. So because you're a juvenile, you need to be supported by an appropriate adult.
Right.
And would you like that to be one of your parents, or would you like that to be Derek?
Yeah, I'd like my dad, please.
Are you sure? You can have a think about that if you want.
I want my dad's, please.
Yeah.
And have you ever tried to take your own life or self-harmed?
No.
Have you had your breakfast, son?
No.
Authorising your detention so that the officers can preserve evidence by questioning you about the offence you are suspected of. You can be held at this police station for 24 hours. And make representations about your detention at that review.
Interesting.
Right, let's get you to a cell.
I just want to say I love when shows go into great detail, take the extra time to kind of like elaborate how a process works, you know, because like I'm sure a lot of other shows could have just like skipped this part. You know, I love how they're letting just average people who haven't been in these situations kind of like feel the tension of what it is that goes through every single step. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching The Wire currently. We're almost done. We're in season 5. And the way The Wire goes into so many systems in society and how they work, like school, the police, politics, in such great detail that I'm like, oh my God, like I'm learning so much just from watching these random stories about society, you know? So I really appreciate the detail of going through everything you do at the police station. So cool.
Then we can fetch you some breakfast. I think we've got some corn.
Oh, our parents are here.
Can I go to them?
Jamie, we just need to process you here, okay, son? The sooner we do this, the sooner we can bring your dad in. All right, lad? Are cornflakes all right for you, Jamie?
I love cornflakes when I was little.
This bit's nearly over now. You're doing really well.
He's so good.
Yeah.
I love the muffled sound and how it's like indicating maybe his mental state right now, you know? Oof. Feels like going to boarding school for the first time.
If you need a toilet, you're going to have to ask, all right?
Okay.
What happened to you, Jamie, that made you do it, if you did it? I have some guesses, but I'm just letting the story come to me. My man is built.
Mr. and Mrs. Miller, how's it going?
Brilliant, yeah?
I've got a few questions I need to ask, if that's okay. Jamie has asked for a solicitor. Is there a family one that you guys have?
No, that's well, no.
Okay, well, we can provide one. We have a duty solicitor here that we can call.
Was that one of yours, is it, yeah?
Well, they don't work for us. It's their duty to protect your son's best interest, but it's a service that we have here free of charge, if asked for.
Well, free normally means no good, though, doesn't it?
Mr. Miller, look, I completely understand your concerns, but in my experience, they're very competent solicitors, so it's up to you.
How can you behave like that and come here and behave like this? How does that work, eh? You were meant to treat me on the floor, treat my daughter on the floor.
For real.
I hope they didn't do that. I hope they told you to get on the floor for your safety and for theirs. And if they didn't, you are well within your rights to make a complaint, okay? Would you like me to get someone to come in there?
That is what they did, Mum. Okay.
Okay. We do have someone suitable if you're unable to do it, but Jamie has asked whether you'll be his appropriate adult.
What's that?
Or you'll be in his interviews with him, any bloods taken by the nurse, that sort of stuff. How do you feel about that?
Okay, yeah.
Of course.
Why did he pick you? He's not good with needles. He won't.
He'll be fine.
That's such an interesting question. The mom asked, like, why did he pick you? And throughout, when he got taken, he has only been asking about his dad. So maybe they're just dropping breadcrumbs for us, like hinting at his relationship with both his parents, you know, which one he trusts, which one he doesn't, or something like that. So that's a good question. Why you? Because, yeah, he didn't ask for his mom once. It's just his dad. Even when he peed himself and wanted to change, he asked for dad, which, I mean, I love it. But it's curious, you know?
Mr. Miller, I have to say this. If your son has admitted to you anything regarding this case or any of the events leading up to this case, you can't do this job.
No, he hasn't said anything.
Look, I'm only saying because it could jeopardize this case, okay?
No, and I told you, you've got it wrong, mate. He hasn't done anything. He said nothing to us.
Okay. Someone will come through and see you soon.
All right.
It's drinkable. Help yourself.
I like the cop, man. He's doing such a great job at explaining everything.
Well, don't be letting everyone know what's happening. We haven't even got a clue ourselves yet, love.
Texting Susie to make sure our house is okay.
Right.
We haven't got a door anymore, if you remember.
Right.
Yeah, look, maybe you should go home, mate.
Yeah, you should.
Well, what would I do there? I'm not going. I'm not.
Tell her, look, not to clean anything up, okay? Tell her to take loads of photos so we can fill that form thing in.
Okay, good idea.
Mum, what's going to happen?
I feel like one of them knows something. Maybe the dad, the mom, the sister, somebody must know something. You know, it's one of those cases where, like, if you have a family member or someone in your class or a coworker that you see them on the news that they did something, some part of your head would be like, yep, I can see it. Maybe because you've noticed something shady or dodgy about them, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like anytime you see maybe a school shooter or something on the news and you hear the parents and everybody else say, well, he was such a good kid. And you're like, y'all didn't notice one thing, you know, like one thing that might be shifty. So that's why I just had that feeling that maybe one of them knows something.
She said they were charging him with murder, didn't
Well, he hasn't done anything, has he?
No, of course he hasn't.
Of course he
Yeah,
has.
they've made a mistake.
Yeah.
Of course they have, yeah.
Excuse me, love. Excuse me. You were at our house, weren't you?
Yeah.
Can you tell me when we can see my son?
Not long, Mr. Miller, all right.
It's all been one camera take, man. Jeez, mate.
Morning, Sarge.
Are you all right?
Yeah, you?
Yeah.
Sergeant.
Oh, now how much do you want a cigarette right now?
Don't start me off, man. You worried about the dad?
No, I'm not worried about the dad. Why? What are you saying?
I had this old case once, right?
Oh?
Young boy. Put it this way. It took us months before we realised what the dad was doing to him, so...
I don't see it, mate. I don't.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, show. Throw that in there, very sly-like. But that could also be a red herring, too. It could be that it has nothing to do with the dad, but they're just trying to put our minds there. When there usually is abuse and assault, some people are really good at hiding it, you know, especially some kids. Like, they just create something else in their mind to protect them from digesting and acknowledging what's actually being done to them, like survival mechanism, you know.
Me asking for a code.
Not until after the assessment, we can't, no.
And she's late.
She is, mate, yeah.
Interesting. So much details.
Want to go through the plan again?
I mean, we could, but honestly, I think we're good, mate.
I get it.
Go and have enough.
I'm going to have a walk. All right. See you later.
Eating his apple. I just want to say this, obviously this show is very dense and we're going to be talking a lot. So I just want to like just say for people who are new to the channel, we have a lot of conversations here about like scenes, characters and stuff. So like if you feel the need to skip past anything I'm saying, go ahead and do that. The show has 4 episodes and I love this motif of him eating an apple as a way to kind of like deal with his smoking. I have a feeling at the end of this show my man's gonna be chain smoking. I have a feeling he's gonna be chain smoking just cause of like what he'll have to deal with or the realizations. So I love this continuous apple motif.
Post charge is he's underage. The council are going to have to decide which accommodation they can move him to.
Oh, hello. Nice of you to join us.
Joking, mate.
I'm asking for a risk assessment.
Well, he's been accused of murdering someone with a kitchen knife.
Okay, so where are we going to put him then?
Cross that bridge when we come to it, won't we? Yeah?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sound cool.
With a kitchen knife. Take a breather, my boy. I love that he's our perspective character.
Yeah, good time or bad time?
His wife.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I know it's early. Shower, yeah? Okay. Anyway, did Adam go in? I mean, is he going in? Keeps on texting me. And I told Misha he only texts me because he knows I'm the soft toucher. Yeah, she sure did. Anyway, I was say hi.
Aw, sweet husband.
Listen, I better go, all right? You too. I'll see you later. Bye.
Sir, got it.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Love the transitions too, man. So tight.
Okay, Jamie, just a few more questions then, if that's okay. Can you explain to me what being under arrest means?
Means being here.
Can you have another go at that?
Answer the question, lad.
Means the police think I've done something and they'll have me locked up until they know whether I have.
It's a good answer.
Good job.
And can you explain why you might need a lawyer?
So I don't get trapped saying the wrong thing.
Also a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're a bright boy. I don't see a vulnerability here that the police need to be aware of. You got any questions for me?
No, I don't think so. Is that a bad thing?
No, you're fine.
Tough.
Eat your cornies, son.
Cornies.
Go on, eat the cornflakes. Need to eat something.
I haven't done anything. I just want to go home. I've not done anything.
Man, comfort him, man.
Do you believe me that I've not done anything?
Of course I believe you. Hey, my son, aren't you? Hey?
I'm watching the dad so closely, man. Like, even when all 4 of them, the family, were in there, I'm watching every single person so closely. Like, waiting for any hint of any slip up, you know? And like, so far the dad has been like, he's been solid, man. He's been worried about the son, worried about the house. He haven't been too pushy or too messy or nothing. Man, I want answers so bad, but I also love how the story is just slowly walking us there, you know? I want all the answers so far. It's very intriguing. Because like, if the boy did it, then what is the issue? What's the reason he did it? You know, how did he do it? Who's the victim? What's the connection with the victim? The sergeant, he kind of dropped something about a previous case he had about a boy and what the pops was doing to him. The show definitely wants our minds to be around something like that. I love it, man. I love it so far. We're just halfway through, but it's fire.
Eat your cornies, son. Yeah, keep your strength up, yeah?
Follow me back to the family room.
Oh.
He's a bright boy, you know. Right, no current medication, no relevant medical history. I hate juvenile cases, mate.
No one likes them.
For real.
Good morning.
Jamie Miller.
All right, okay. Parents are in the family room and the lad's in the cell, so I'm guessing parents first, yeah?
Yes.
You know where you're going, don't you, fella?
Yeah, I do.
One of the best, like, one-shot sequence I've seen is gotta be recently. It's like Haunting of Hill House, episode 5. Impressive. Like, the whole 1-hour episode had probably like 3 cuts, but they kind of hid the cuts with like camera movements and whatnot. This has been, I mean, the amount of people, you know, that episode of Hill House probably had like maybe 10 people tops in each scene, but here there's a whole station. So impressive. I'm gonna stop geeking out about it. I've talked about it like 12 times already, but it's just so good.
My name's Paul Barlow. I'm from Story in French. I've been allocated Jamie's case.
All right. Can you tell us what's going on?
Yeah, do you want to take a seat? We'll run through a few things.
I'll be briefed by the arresting officers as to the particulars of the case, and I'll also catch up with what's been going on since Jamie's arrest. Okay. Do you have any complaints as to your treatment so far?
Yeah, they tore the house apart.
Yeah, they had guns and everything. They smashed the door in.
Okay.
Wrecked the house.
When a violent death's taken place, that's sometimes the name of the game. The question is whether or not that was proportionate, and that we'll look at that later. Okay, but more importantly, how's Jamie doing?
Not good.
After you've seen him then, to be honest with you, he's not looking too good.
I don't blame him. Neither would I. To be honest, there's not much I can say right now that will make this situation any better. I can see the shock that's happened here, and it's totally understandable. But we'll do our best here for you, okay?
Oh, boy. Yeah, I want to hear about this case so bad. Like, hurry up, my boy. Set up quick. Who was the victim?
Here.
Thank you.
What we got, Paul?
Okay.
So, what have we got?
Incident took place at 10:13 p.m. last night. Arrest approximately 25 minutes ago.
That's my personal record broken, then. Heard you made a mess of the house.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, murder. Okay, so I'm assuming you're going after possession and threatening as well, then?
Yep.
Can I know anything about the victim? Is it a media blackout, is it? Because I couldn't see anything on my phone.
We're still looking for the relatives, their dad.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right, let's whiz through these. Has he been told his right to silence?
Yes.
Is he clear on what that means?
Yes.
Has he been fed?
He's had the opportunity to eat.
Assessed?
Yeah, she passed him fit.
Searched?
Waiting for you.
Good to hear. And I see that you're taking blood.
Yeah, scratches on his arm. The scene, it's not without justification.
I wasn't questioning that. And what investigation has taken place otherwise?
Nothing with the suspect.
Anything else I need to know?
Nothing we're going to tell you now, mate.
When was the victim pronounced?
At the scene.
Wow.
Multiple wounds. It's in there.
Is the victim an adult?
And his father's his appropriate adult.
Correct.
Is he okay?
Think so.
How's Jamie around him?
Don't know.
Ready for samples when you are.
I love that response because the lawyer asked, how's the victim around the dad? And the male officer, I don't know his name yet, he answered, I don't know, which is kind of hinting to that past story he talked about. But she, who felt like everything was good, she said, fine. It's so interesting to see where both their minds are at, you know? Someone who has like a prior similar incident versus her that says she doesn't see it. And to be fair, I don't see it as well so far, just because of how the dad has been acting and how much Jamie wants his dad and trust his dad at the moment, you know? So I think both their response was interesting.
Don't be so excited.
I'm not excited.
Makes you look like a bit of a prick.
I'll be so quick.
Whoa, follow me.
Can I have Mr. Miller, please? Aye, sir. We just need you in the medical suite just while your son has some samples taken, please.
I'll be as quick as I can.
Watch him with the needles.
All right,
Just follow me, sir.
The mom keeps saying, watch him with the needles. He's scared of needles. Mama knows him so well.
Just wait in here, please, Mr. Miller. Your son will be with you shortly. I'll leave you to it.
Yeah.
What's going to happen now? We're going to take some photos, then we're going to take some samples, and then we're going to search you, OK? Let's get you over on this chair here, shall we, facing that camera on the wall, just to take some photos. So there'll be a bit of a flash, all right?
God, can't even imagine what this kid is feeling right now.
Lovely, and
I'll be advising you today, OK? We'll talk in a bit, but I didn't want you wondering who this strange man was.
Gonna do a quick mouth swab if that's okay.
DNA.
all right, then let's get you over here, shall we, for some fingerprints.
All this processing too can be looking nerve-wracking, you know?
Thank you. And your ring finger.
Just gonna take some bloods if that's okay.
I don't really like needles.
No, he's no good with needles, love.
Jamie, I've got to warn you, it may harm your defence if you refuse.
Yeah, he's right.
Uh-oh.
You'll be fine, I won't take long, I promise. Just gonna put this around your arm.
You know, I'm gonna be so heartbroken if his dad has anything to do with the case, like what's going on. Because in my mind, I'm thinking if the dad is not the person abusing him that made him do something, maybe the dad knew about it and didn't do enough, you know? And why I say it's gonna be heartbreaking is because, like, we're seeing how much caring the dad is towards him and how much, like, the dad is, like, reassuring him and whatnot. And the reason why I say it would be heartbreaking is just knowing that, like, someone can, like, treat you this well in public but still, like, mess with you in secret, you know? Yeah, not much to say about that then. I hate needles too, man.
Oh, really? Good lad, see?
Good job, Jeremy.
I'm going to have to ask you to take your clothes off.
What?
I need to conduct a strip search.
He's 13.
I'm not too sure about this, mate.
But there is a chance that he may have concealed things on or around his body. but this is a serious offence. Okay, I've got scratch marks on his left arm. I need to make sure that there's no other cuts or bruises that we need to be aware of.
I think this is a bit serious as well, don't you?
Right.
How would you have felt if you were 13 and you had two grown men looking at your bits?
Right.
That's it, though, mate. Accused. He hasn't been found guilty. He's been accused. Can you not do anything about this?
I'm sorry. They're entitled to underpace.
Wow.
He's good for James' defence.
It's fine.
You okay?
I don't mind.
Damn. See what I said earlier about learning stuff you didn't know about just how things work? I had no idea that, like, they could strip search a minor. Holy. See, this is the thing about, like, just invasion of privacy when it comes to stuff like that, or when people get sexually assaulted and they have to bring them back and do, like, kids for them. It's like, bruh, like, you're just re-traumatizing them. You know, but understand that, like, it needs to happen. But Jesus, yeah, that almost entered into Hulk mode right there, man. And that officer's response, I did not like it. Talk about, like, dad was like, how would you feel if you were 13 and two grown men looking at your bit? He was like, I wasn't accused or I wasn't arrested or something like that. I'm like, I don't know, I didn't like that. But I don't expect everyone to treat this kid with as much grace as some of the other adults in here have treated him with. So I guess that's kind of realistic too. To them, he's just a suspect.
So I need to observe, and then PC Grogan's just going to observe me, all right?
This don't feel right, man.
Just want to pop your clothes on the side there, yeah. If you want to turn to face me, and just lift your arms up for me.
I love how they focus on the dad's face.
And then face the wall behind you. Then you can pop your arms down now. You can turn back to face me one more time.
God.
I need to make sure that there's no defensive wounds on your scrotum.
I mean, watching this being done to your child.
Can I ask you to pop these clothes on for me, and then we'll pop yours just in this bag here.
Man, the dad's acting incredible.
Thank you.
What are they for, mate? What are you going to do with them?
To be used as evidence, Mr. Miller.
Okay, good lad.
Are we finished in here? Could I get a room to speak to my client, please?
Sure. Next door, follow me.
Oh, man, Jamie is not doing okay, probably. Not probably, definitely.
All right, I'm not here to ask you whether or not you did or didn't do it, Jamie.
I
Didn't do it.
My job and your dad's job is to protect you whatever happened last night, okay? And the police, they're trying to find out what happened last night, but they're not here to protect you. They believe you're guilty of something, and that's why we're here. So all I want you to do is say no comment, all right? That's it, just no comment.
To everything?
No, not to everything. That won't go down well. Just to questions about the events of last night.
Okay.
Is your name Jamie?
Yeah.
And where were you last night, Jamie?
No comments.
No, come on.
That's it. That's it. Whenever you're unsure, whenever it's 50-50, just say no comment. And if I think you should answer the question, I'll advise you so.
Interesting.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, that makes it easy then, doesn't it? I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to see how they're getting on setting up for this interview. If you could sit tight, try to be patient for me. I'll be back for you. All right?
I love the structure of this show because there is no dramatic irony, right? Like, we, the viewers, just know as much as everybody on screen, or at least the family. Like, we're finding out. It's not like the show is jumping from scene to scene. We're seeing this person and their life. We're seeing this person and their life, and somewhere, some place, the whole story converges. No, we're just going shot scene by scene with them. Like, we're not getting knowledge from any other portion. I love it because, like, we're just as clueless as maybe them, you know? So it's, oof, I like this. I like this. We're just here. It's a very tight, kind of like bottle episode. Like, we're just here. There's no transfer to another scene and this, or flashbacks and this. So I love that we're just clueless going. Obviously, if you're watching this, you aren't, because you've already finished the show, but you know what I mean.
I haven't got a clue what I'm doing here. What do we say?
Just don't answer for him, all right? Just be yourself. They know you're his dad, we know you're his dad. It's okay to process, it's okay to be shocked, and it's okay to be human.
Never even been in a police station before.
You'll be fine.
I just don't want to get it wrong. I'm shitting myself.
It's okay. It's okay.
It is. Look, you said yourself. You even said he was bright. You know what I mean?
Here we are now, and we've this to deal with. okay? I think the police have some pretty compelling evidence. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to ask for blood. They wouldn't have been able to make the entrance that they did. Now, I don't know what that evidence is. Pretty sure it's going to become clear to us very soon. The best thing for you to do is to raise that chin up, be the good dad, and suck it up. Be back for you shortly.
Okay. I love that. That was a very humanizing moment for the dad, you know, going through that, like, just expressing how much he don't want to F this up for his son. And, like, he's in shambles, you know, and that is absolutely normal. That's absolutely human. And I also like the lawyer kind of just helping to calm his nerves as well. Told him he can be human, he can just be himself, but also telling him to keep it together and suck it up, which is kind of, you're giving mixed signals, my guy. Do you want him to be human, cry, feel those emotions? Or do you want him to, like, suck it up and just be good, you know? But I mean, regardless, I enjoyed the lawyer just being very comforting. And what the lawyer also said too, like, very compelling evidence, else we wouldn't be here, right? Ooh, this is good. But yeah, I love that very human moment.
No matter what's happened, no matter what you've done or you haven't done, I want you to tell me the truth. Did you do it?
No.
Promise.
Promise.
Okay, then everything's going to be all right then, isn't it?
It's so difficult when you have to be a source of strength for someone when your own strength is dwindling, you know? I guess that's what being a parent is, right?
Okay, they're ready. Yeah, okay, so are we. Yeah, it's okay, Jamie. Ready? Just look to me. Remember that no comment. You'd have be by your side all the way through it, all right?
Very comforting.
I'm going to start the recording now. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. The time is 6:58 a.m.
Damn, that's early.
I'm going to start off with asking you what you did last night, Jamie.
Last night?
Yeah. Jamie?
No comment.
Okay. What did you do?
No comment.
That's not really helpful, is it, Jamie?
Sorry.
Okay, no worries. Let's move on to something we can talk about. I've been reading your school reports.
Oh?
Why?
I got your teachers to send them over. It's looking good. Doing really well. You're a good student. You want to take your A-levels?
You can answer that, Jamie.
I don't know.
They also talk about some problems with your behaviour more recently.
Oh?
Last year or so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what are the problems? What are they?
I don't know.
Problems.
Do you have good friends, Jamie?
Yeah.
Okay, who are your good friends?
No comment.
Oh, you won't get them into trouble.
You battered my door down this morning, so I'm not sure you can say that.
Good job, Jamie.
I'm going to ask you about romantic relationships.
Oh.
Sexual relationships.
Why?
Well, I noticed on your Instagram that you reposted a picture of this model. What's her name, Jamie?
I just like her pictures.
You don't know her name?
No.
Okay. You also posted a picture of this woman and this woman.
Oh.
There's a series of comments and innuendos which seem pretty aggressive. They're from you. Now, how do you feel about women, Jamie?
Oh.
Are you attracted to women?
Yeah.
Okay. And are these the type of women you're attracted to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
If you did, would you want her to look like any of these women?
No, they're too old.
It's true. You posted pics of you and who I think are friends. Where were these pictures taken?
Interesting.
Train station, I think.
Okay. Who are these boys? I understand you don't want to get them into trouble. I get it. But they're not going to be in trouble, man. It's fine. I'm just trying to build up a picture.
Jamie, it won't be hard for us to find them.
So they're essentially just... So he was posting pictures of women, of models. And I think he asked... he made some comments, some aggressive comments in the comment section.
That's Tommy. That's Ryan.
Okay. Good friends, yeah?
Yeah.
You're in a lot of pics with them.
Only because Tommy tags me in them.
Okay. Is it always you three out together?
I guess so, yeah.
How long have you known them?
Year 1, Tommy, and then Ryan came in year 4.
Okay. What do you guys like to do together? What's fun for you?
I don't know.
Sports, films, music, dancing, what?
Just going into town.
Hanging out?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Were you hanging out with them last night?
No comment.
What time did you get home?
No comment.
Okay. Okay, I get it. Everyone's trying to do their job here. If you remember rightly, Jamie, I was the one that suggested you get a solicitor, wasn't I?
Yeah.
All right, may I ask you what you were wearing last night?
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, our scene of crime officers didn't manage to find any of your clothes from last night, but they think they've managed to find your trainers. Can you identify these as your trainers?
Holy.
It's quite hard in a photo.
Do you own a pair of Nike Air Max in white and blue?
Yeah.
Thank you. Were you wearing them last night?
No comment.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
Do you know a girl called Katie Leonard? There she is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not in your age group, is she? But you do share some classes together. That's right, innit?
English.
English. Top set English.
Oh my God. Is she the
Maths and French, you're in set 2.
Is she the victim?
Do you two get on?
Yeah.
Yeah? Describe each other as friends, then.
I don't know.
Well, she occasionally comments on your Instagram post, doesn't she? So, you know, it's probably a sign that you were, like, friends, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
And do you think other people would describe you two as friends?
What is she who's dead then?
Why would you ask that?
Is she?
Oh, yeah, she is. And we think you know that. So it's really clever of you to ask the question if that is the case, don't you think?
Careful, dear Bascom.
OK, then. I'll tell you what, describe your friendship to me.
Interesting. The vibe has changed. The vibe has definitely changed. Definitely not where I thought this was going. Because that's why I kept asking, was the victim an adult? Because maybe it would have been a case of like self-defense or like reactive violence or something like that, you know? But with those, that's why I've been waiting for the information to come out. Because with everything they asked earlier about like what, like the pictures he posts on his Instagram, coupled with like some very like aggressive comments, and now like talked about him and his homeboys, and now like we now know that the victim is a dead girl that is their age as well. The vibe has definitely shifted for me in my mind, I guess. Holy okay, let's keep dropping the lore.
You seem prepared to talk about your other friendships, but not this one. Can you tell me why?
Well, I think that's pretty clear why, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'm asking Jamie.
We knew each other at school, but not out of school.
Right. And was it a relationship that ever went beyond friendship?
I wouldn't even class it as a friendship.
Were you attracted to her?
No.
Was there anything that could be described as sexual between you two?
No, he's 13 years of age. It's a bit strong.
I know. Just have to ask the question, that's all. Can you answer it for me, kid?
No.
Was it her you were going to see last night, Jamie? Did you go and see her?
No.
Oh, God.
Her parents have told us that she left the house at 8:30 p.m. Was she coming to see you then?
After I said we weren't even mates.
But you did see her, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Her body was found
Oh, God.
at Crothers car park just past 10:30 p.m. Paramedics arrived at the scene, were unable to stop the bleeding. It was confirmed that she was killed less than an hour before.
Jesus.
Between 9:30 and 10:30 p.m. Where were you at that time?
I don't know.
But you were out.
No comment.
Okay, if I were to ask your dad here what time you were home, what would he say?
No, I was on call. I'd been in for 10 minutes when you kicked me door in.
And you're not interviewing Mr. Miller?
Were you following her, Jamie, or were you meeting her there?
Oh, God.
Well, neither.
Did you kill her, Jamie?
No.
You didn't kill her?
No, I didn't. You've got me confused with someone else.
Oh? Who?
Do you know how many times she was stabbed, Jamie?
Oh, my God.
No.
7 times. 7 times all over. My chest, neck, thigh, arm, a lot of stabbing.
My God.
Does that upset you?
Of course it does, look at him.
Is this some kind of freaking incel vibe? Some kind of like women hate vibe? Like, obviously don't answer the question. I'm just thinking out loud. Wow, okay. Let me hold off on all the big questions. Let it develop more.
You do know what CCTV is, don't you, Jamie?
Oh my God, there's evidence.
Hang on. So I think that would be a good opportunity for us to take a break, have a private consultation.
Shay, you're all right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I really think that we should. I'd
No,
insist
I know.
on that.
No, but I don't think it's a good idea. Because he's told them, he's not even a friend, he doesn't really know it, do you know what I mean?
Okay.
And he's got nothing to hide. So, go on. So he's going to tell you?
That's fine, we'll carry on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think you should take that break, Pops. I think you should take that break. Because from the dad's point of view, I'm seeing this kind of vibe where, like, the dad sees the cards on the table, but it's almost like he don't want to even fathom that it might be real. You know what I'm saying? Because it might be one of those situations that what does it say about you as a father or as a parent that your kid did this stuff or is even capable of doing this, lying about it? What reason would a 13-year-old have to kill another 13-year-old girl that viciously? Multiple stab wounds all over her body. That's what I'm thinking is one of these, like, you know, red pill, misogynistic, like, pipelines that, like, maybe homie has, like, gotten into that everything bad going on in your life is about women and this and that, and it just builds this like hate. I'm hoping that's not it, but like Jamie seems like such a sweet kid, man. So like, did he do it? Did his friends do it? Did he just witness it? Did they make a pact to not do anything? Was she pregnant? Like, my goodness. But yeah, I think that like that was a good time to take a break. But I think maybe the dad just want to get it over with. Like, my son didn't do that. Like, he's gonna tell you da da da. But bro, they just said they have CCTV footage, bro. Oh God, I'm terrified to keep watching. I'm not gonna lie to you, just cause like the possibilities are like wild. Cause I also want to find out like what drove them to do it, not just the fact that they did it. Like, what's the source, you know? Which I feel is also what scares the dad. Like, what does that say about him, or like how he raised his son, or this and that, you know?
Okay, so Jamie, we've been looking through CCTV images of you and Katie from last night, okay?
My God.
We've gone through council footage, local businesses.
What we've managed to do is we've put together a timeline of her movements and your movements, okay?
So this is you, isn't it? In the middle, there. Meadows Square, 7:43 p.m.
You can't deny that then.
You can see your jumper, your jeans, the Nike Air Max we just discussed. These are your two friends, Tommy and we think Ryan, I'm not too sure. You were with them for about an hour and then you left them.
And then you just wandered round for quite a long time, didn't you?
We see you here at the Battered Place, 9:02 p.m.
Oh, God.
Got you here passing the library, 9:17 p.m. Got you here at corner of Shetley, 9:43 p.m.
Oh,
these are you, right? All of them.
Can't deny.
Katie pops up. You see, we don't see when you spotted her, but we do see you following her. Why were you following her, Jamie?
Dad. Answer the question, son.
She's walking past the crossing at Forbridge Street at 9:46 p.m. You can clearly see that.
Holy sh**.
Walking in the same direction is you, Jamie. So you were following her. I ask you again, why were you following her?
I wasn't.
Did she know that you were following her?
I wasn't.
Is there some sort of problem between you two?
No.
Jamie, mate, it's not just gonna go away.
Right.
You sure you don't want to tell us what happened? You're gonna have to say it sooner or later.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay.
Jamie, you gotta say something.
I'm now going to play you some footage. This is of you and Katie from the car park last night where a confrontation happened.
Confrontation. And something I love about this is the officer throughout the episode, like, he's been so calm and hospitable to Jamie, but you could hear little by little in his voice, he's getting more frustrated. You know, it's harder to low-key keep it professional. You know, he's getting so frustrated because he knows so much already, evidence, footage, all these things. And like, from the sound of it, like, Jamie's not cooperating. So you can almost hear in his voice, he's getting, it's like, bro, we got you. Like, we got all this and you're not. God, I don't want to watch that footage, man. Like, oh my God. Clearly having a fight. Oh my God.
I think that's enough, okay?
That was him stabbing her.
That's where we are. How did you get home without anyone seeing you, Jamie?
My goodness.
You threw away your clothes. We didn't see when it happened, but we know it happened. You kept your trainers. Too expensive, am I right? There will be blood on those trainers, Jamie. And with this tape as evidence, it's not looking good.
Jesus.
Do you want to give us a reason why?
That's what I want to know. That's the same thing I want to know. First of all, the disbelief in the dad's face. I was even in disbelief seeing that video. Like, if it was just pictures and hearsay, like, the whole act caught in 4K. I'm so shocked. The whole act caught, bro. The disbelief in the father's face. It makes sense, kind of like what I was saying earlier. Like, the officers already have this information off, which is even amazing how courteous they were, you know, treating all of them earlier. But that was just the law, right? Like, even to someone who you have evidence and everything, you can't treat people like animals, right? So I see how he started getting more and more frustrated. But yeah, that's my biggest. I just want to know why. What happened? Like, because honestly, just like a lot of issues in our society with like misogyny, like young men, like young women, like parenting, so many things. It's like it's very easy and low-hanging fruits to go after just the symptoms, but you gotta go to the source, man. Like, why did you feel it was okay to do that? Like, what happened? Jesus, bro, that video.
Why would you do something like this? Jamie, do you want to explain?
For real.
You want to say sorry to Katie's mum, who I had to talk to just past midnight last night because her daughter is gone.
Jesus, forever.
Do you want to say sorry to her?
He kept saying I did nothing wrong.
I'm terminating this interview at 7:12 a.m. Let's go.
His dad's body is not even, his soul is not in that body right now. Where do you even go from here? Oh, this is painful. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know, something that is very difficult for me right now is just trying to remember that this kid is 13 years old, right? Like, this kid is 13-year-old, like, young, impressionable. But at the same time, this kid just brutally murdered another human being that is their age. So it's like, even in this moment, what I said earlier about like being a parent, like trying to give someone strength when you don't have any strength, is like, there's something very heartbreaking about Jamie saying, dad, try to reach out for him, and his dad like, get your hands off me. There's something very humanly heartbreaking about that, because the dad is in such disbelief right now. Because like this whole episode, he's been advocating for this boy, saying like, there's no way my son did it, there's a mistake. Seeing the video, Jesus. And that moment too, before the interview, when they looked each other eye to eye, say like, tell me what happened. And he said he didn't do it. Because what I actually want to like know now, like, does Jamie actually think he did nothing wrong? And what kind of mindset or philosophy has he been consuming that like made him feel like he did nothing wrong? Except that was just him as well. Jeez, bro. Oh my God, the way he described the mother crying on the floor. I mean, it's one thing if your kid gets sick and die, or like your kid had cancer or something, God forbid. But like the police telling you she got stabbed more than a dozen times. Hello?
What have you done?
Bro.
Why?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me?
I've not done anything.
What did he mean by it wasn't me?
Dad, it wasn't me.
Dad, it wasn't me. Is he trying to say something took over him, or?
I've not done anything.
Jesus. Nah, this show, yeah. I think I pretty much said everything I wanted to say for this episode, honestly. But this is, I want to know the why. He said it wasn't him. What, someone just dressed up like you, or is this a prank? They had scratches on your body, which I'm guessing are defense scratches from her. All the evidence points that it's you. So if it's him, like, was he like radicalized online, like to hate women, or was there like just some heavy beef between him and her? Yeah, well, that's episode 1, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Let me hear your thoughts in the comments. Please, no spoilers. I appreciate that. Thank you.